cerebral palsy much worse than I have it. I was thankful my stroke was only this much, and his stroke was, probably here. And the severity of the stroke that he had was nothing compared to mine. So he's actually blind in his left eye from cerebral palsy. And so he was a junior in high school at the time. And he actually wrote a letter to the then CEO of Nike, Mark Parker. It was like, hey, I'm going off to college in 2 years, and asking for, trying to meet new people and trying to make friends by asking them to tie my shoes is not the best way to do it. Knowing firsthand, I know exactly what that kid went through. It's extremely tough to go through it again, and because you go through kindergarten through 12th grade knowing most of the same people, and they just do it. And by you get to middle school, high school, people just know that was wrong. But going to college is a complete restart. You don't know anyone, you have to meet new people, make new friends. So he wrote a letter, he's like, I just don't want to go through that again. Like, could you please design a shoe so that people with disabilities don't have to ask people to tie their shoes, especially for college students. And so he wasn't expecting an answer. I mean, this is the CEO of Nike. I mean, he's like, I'm just gonna write it. I mean, why not? Well, about a month later, Mark got back to him and said that we're on it. And so Nike instantly started working on it, and they came out with the Nike FLYEASE brand, which is a brand of shoe made for people with disabilities. And actually, so I have them on now. And so pretty much what the deal is that you just take the shoe, you slide your foot in through the end, and it comes around, and it Velcros on the other side. And you're able to not have to ask people to tie your shoes. I do say that this is the best $100 I've ever spent in my life, and I don't think nothing's ever gonna top that, because the stress and the worry that it has eliminated from my life to ask people to tie my shoes is just absolutely incredible. I can't even put it on a scale. It's how the amount of stress is removed from my life from just having to tie my shoes. And the thing about Nike is that they are continuing to come out with new styles, new brands, new shoes for people with disabilities. So they're not, the line of shoe is not going to go away anytime soon. So it's their, LeBron's even got it on it, and he put some of his shoes in a FLYEASE. That's one of the first pairs I ever got back in 2016, was the LeBron's in the FLYEASE. I'd say that was really, really cool to see LeBron, one of the most powerful athletes in the world, get behind people with disabilities. And I've continued trying to check in on Nike, with Nike, and like on their website or stuff, and see if there's like any new styles, because they're continuing to try to help people with disabilities. And the rumor going around is they're trying to expand beyond shoes and going to clothing and stuff. And so I'm hopeful that that truly happens. But so that's what Nike is doing.